Hey everybody, welcome back. I fixed the tooltips. I just literally had to close the game and reopen it. And tooltips back if we just hover over a tree. There we go. So we can go into the next stage, but before we do, let's clean up a little bit of stuff here. So if we hit enter and go to our objectives, yeah, uncover every did you know sign. So there's 11 left, so I was thinking of actually going like between episodes and cleaning all these up so you didn't have to watch. But then I remembered, you know, people are probably going to play along. And I don't know if there's a good guide out there on where to find all of these. So I'm just going to get them all on screen. Might take a minute, but maybe I'll speed up and post a bit. So I just browsing around saw this one. Influence area. Okay, we already explained influence. This is likely all going to be stuff we know, but if we're getting a tribute for it, it's worth it. Alright, so there's the one we got before, town center. Tells you everything you need to know, yep. Roads, we know how roads work. Or rock, we know how they work. We're hearing a lot of death sound effects back home. I'm pretty sure that we're out of food. Fields, make fields of any size, click and drag, yeah. Yeah, fertile soil is marked in green, yields more food. Oh, that one went away. Come on, game. Mess is still slightly finicky. Oh, right, disciples, we know how that works. Desire for progress. We know how the desire works. Capacity. Right, yeah, that's just how much housing you have for them. Building positioning. Well, of course positioning is important. How many are left? We have 3 signs left that we need to find. So let's just surf around a little here. Here we go, here's one. Come on. Spending tribute. Okay, we already know about that, we've done that. Okay, it took a while surfing around, but I found the other 2 and they're sadistically hidden. So, one is right here between the 2 villages. Is teaching how to tap on rocks to break them. It's pretty useless. Hope those don't fall down the cliff. And the other one is like right next to this one, which I looked at like a dozen times. It's right here. God, that blends in. 2,000 tribute, which is almost nothing. All right. And let's look at our little wolf here. Sometimes I like to entertain our village. See, that wasn't popping up before. I will teach you that yes, you should entertain the villagers. Got a lot of things that we've got to teach him at some point. All right, next stage.
Are you sure you wish to leave the land?
Yes.
Click again to confirm.
Yes. That was abrupt. Alignment 3% good. God, I thought I had more than that. Oh, screen went black. Did game crash? No, everything's fine. That was weird. I don't know if that'll happen on the recording, but my screen just went black for a second. Neurotown's taken by impressiveness, 1 by force. I don't know what was getting me so much evil, but when I was searching around the map trying to find the signs, I kept getting little evil points at the second village I had. Not really sure why. Alright, next map.
The Norse land. I'm certain they'll join us against the Aztec hordes. And they have a creature, too.
We need to build a town here, though. We need the tribe to grow. First, let's look at the Norse. Hey, seems they have a
Concentrate, and your godly powers will often let you hear his thoughts.
What? Greeks on my homeland? But I saw them all die at the hands of the Aztecs!
Leader, if we build up an impressive enough town, these Norse will flock to join us.
Or, if we build a big army, we can hunt them down and put them to the sword.
Alright. I remember this map being one I played on a lot growing up. Okay. We get to build a village, basically from scratch now. So first, let's just get a road to the creature pen. There we go, that counts. And let's get
along, leader. We need to
uh,
start building.
Yeah.
Start making houses.
I feel like we should start with a field and a stockpile, you know? Alright, we need a stockpile first. Let's just put that out of the way.
Look, the people have remembered all about altars. Altars are where you can focus your godly miracles. Let's build one as soon as possible.
Look, the people just remembered this game mechanic. Alright, there we go.
Such power can be wielded with an altar.
Okay, game. Fields. Yes, we need fields. So where would a field be good here? Apparently this hill is really fertile, so we want to get that in our area. God, the grass only pops up at really weird times. Alright. Provides enough food for 70 people. There we go. Build one field on a fertile area was apparently one of my objectives. Okay. Game? There we go. Duplicate buildings are less impressive. Yeah, it makes sense. Give us more incentive to buy more things with tribute. One man, one woman. I like how I can spend tribute. I'm just getting one person. How useless is that? Ooh, I like that you're, sometimes I erect our buildings. Yeah, keep doing that. That's a good habit. Wait, can I just... His happiness isn't full. Doesn't look like I can get it up anymore doing that, though. You know, just teaching him good habits. Stockhouse is done. Good. I'll manually move some of this in for you. Let's get you some food. I'm sure they don't like being homeless, but I'm sure they also don't want to starve. And we'll get some disciples soon.
Disciple breeder.
Let's say 5 farmers is probably good for that. Might be like 6, but we'll do that for now. Okay, we have food going. They all dropped the wood they were carrying, but that's fine. We'll get some foresters soon.
Disciple forester.
Let's get 3 for that.
Disciple forester.
Okay, we've got people working on that stuff.
Disciple mine worker.
Let's get 3 mine workers.
Disciple mine worker.
Okay. Perfect. So, we got the food, we've got the storehouse, they're working on an altar. Creatures helping erect the buildings. We have some disciples set up for some basic resources. Work hours, right. They need housing now. So I don't know the most efficient ways to set up housing in the world. But I'm sure we can come up with something. I'm sure we don't need to be the most precise in the world.
Disciple builder. Disciple builder.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be building a lot, so let's do 5 builders for now. Should be plenty to really get things kick-started early. They want a temple. Kinda want this whole area to just be housing though, you know? Temple likes being on a high ground? I believe high ground in general tends to give, yeah. High ground in general tends to give more impressiveness. It's like a temple up here would be better than a temple down here. So we'll wait until our influence gets a little bit better. Right, let's do this before this causes a problem.
Ah, yes, walls. These are vital to the defense of your city. We need to build this wall to ensure the Norse can't invade.
Click the action button on the turret once. Drag and then click to place it.
Alright. There we go.
Ah, I do enjoy the safe, warm feeling of a wall. It's like a big stone nappy.
Alright, let's grab our leash. I'm just gonna give a direct command there. Telling our wolf there to go finish up the wall. It's outside of our zone of influence, so I can't fast build it. So I'm gonna have him start fast tracking it for us. See, he's getting good habits now. Getting the ore, getting the wall. Have a lot to teach him, though. Alright. While they're building those houses, let's do more quests.
If you want your town to grow quickly, it'll need lots of food. Our creature can help with this by gathering crops. All you have to do is assign him the role of gatherer near a field. To assign the creature a role, open the Creature Roles interface. Select the green Gatherer Role button. This changes the creature's role and puts the leash in your hand. Well done, leader. You have
He's
built
just gonna say a
an
billion
altar.
things at once.
Excellent. Now just double-click the action button where you want the creature to perform the role.
There we go.
See the radius around the flag? The creature will gather resources from within that. He'll always carry out roles inside the radius. He'll then put them in your storehouse. At the moment, your creature isn't a very good collector. He's not gathering much grain each time.
He's actually not gathering grain, he's getting a tree.
Level 1 gatherer. You can improve his performance in roles by spending tribute. That way, he'll get much more efficient. Clever, eh? Your creature can also be a warrior, a builder, or an entertainer to keep the people amused. Builder creatures help with the construction of anything in the town.
And being a warrior will make him serve as an army unit. Our creature is still small, and he's not a skilled warrior. You can use tribute to upgrade his warrior role, and he'll get way more lethal.
Yes, or you can simply leave him in free will mode. He'll do whatever he wants and whatever you've taught him.
The last thing you need to know about roles is that they affect your creature's free will.
Yes, the longer he remains in a role, the less free will he'll have. Leave him in a role for too long, and he'll become more like a machine than a pet.
Using him in roles for a while is fine. And you can see how much free will he has by looking at this bar on the creature interface.
Whew. Gatherer creature's not very smart. Yep. Free will. Definitely want him on free will. He's not doing very well.
Play around with roles and stuff, boss. See if you can get a bigger town out of it. And remember, if you get attacked, make him a warrior.
If you need a reminder of what your objectives are, go to the objectives part of the menu.
Yeah.
The Greeks are exterminated. The Aztecs.
Let's
will
just switch him to
rule
free
this
will.
world. I cannot tolerate these Greeks any longer. I will have to act.
At least we have the walls finished. Right. I'm pretty not interested in having him be a gatherer. He's not a very smart one. I think free will is going to do a lot better. Honestly, I don't find having the creature gather resources for you particularly useful, because it's something you could do yourself if you really need to. And, you know, your villagers can do it pretty well too. Should you? No, you shouldn't. No. Thank you. Right, I want to teach him, you know. Don't do awful things. You're starving.
Well
Eat.
done, oh astonishing one. You built a wall, and we're protected against the Norse.
These crafty
There.
Greeks are building walls, and so they should. Send a troop to their city
Are you not gonna eat? No? Okay. Alright, what do you guys want? You want mana. I don't know why the people of the town would want mana, but let's get some worshippers. Okay, we'll get 3 worshippers for now and just see if that satisfies their need for mana. So worshippers will pray at the altar. It's what gets us mana for casting our god powers, which we're about to learn when we do the altar and magic tutorial there. Sorry, I like to click on the signs entirely because they annoy me when they're spinning. So I want them to stop. Alright, we've got foresters, yeah. You're throwing trees? Oh. Yeah, you can gather wood. I don't know why you were throwing that tree, though. Oh. You're going to chomp on those trees. I mean, if you really want to eat a tree, I don't know if it's bad for you. Alright, good animation for eating that tree. Snack on grain? That's a very good habit. Rarely eat grain. No, eat grain. Eat lots of grain. There you go. It's easily renewable. Right, does anyone need more housing yet? Apparently not. Well, we have exactly enough housing for the adult population. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, okay, so each one can hold 8. Well, you only have 1 adult in there, though. Interesting. Maybe I'm reading that wrong. Villagers collect at least 4,000 ore. Okay. Well, this whole loop is going to be housing then. Actually, you know what? I could get a granary. I bet you I've got the points for that. Let's spend some tribute. Yeah, granary's not even that expensive. Alright, we can make granaries now. And that'll increase...
The people just got easier with this granary.
Yep.
Let them build! We will just have more to destroy!
Okay. What I was trying to say there is that the granary will increase the effectiveness of all of our farms. Help keep us fed with less fields. That way we save space. And it looks like our awesome creature wants to help build. Just reminding you, building's good. Hey, if you're hungry, dude, why don't you just go eat?
How can the Aztecs rule this godless world while the Greeks still exist?
Hey, get used to that voice clip. So the Aztecs are hanging out outside, or the Norse rather. They're just gonna pace back and forth. They don't actually have any anti-wall like siege equipment. Miracle gestures, we'll be doing those later. Statistics, we know how those work. General, yeah, we know how the tooltip works. Okay. So they're constructing the buildings, we can keep the population going. Let's get some breeders.
Disciple breeder.
This is Norse land. No intruders must be allowed.
Alright, let's do another tutorial.
You've already made a worshipper. Clever old leader.
I'm happy you realized that, game.
Miracles are a very powerful force, which can be used for good or for
Senseless, mindless, and glorious evil.
This altar already has a water miracle.
Awesome.
Try it on that field over there. Grab the miracle and just drop it on the field to water it.
Watering? I was hoping for something more, well, fiery. Still,
Yay!
you're a boss.
You cast a water miracle. Well done, great one.
Awesome. That's just a great way to really quickly get a bunch of food. Is water miracle. Also gives you some happiness. So happiness, good points. That's what I meant. All right, how we doing? Food desires going up, probably because the population's going up. Villagers have collected 4,000 wood. I'm guessing there's also one for 4,000 food. Let's get some more. You're not doing anything. You're not a disciple. Yeah, get some farming done for me. What's hurting you? Are you just hungry? You're probably just hungry. Eat this grain. Doing your job for you, farmers. There you go. Okay, their food desire is down. These people are jogging around to generate mana for me. My mana's in the bottom left there, by the way. The tiny little blue bar, you can barely see it. Alright, they still desire mana.
Disciple worshipper.
We'll get a couple more worshippers, see if that takes care of it. And they're still working on building the housing, that's fine. Let's get more of this preemptively taken care of. Okay, so our ring of influence is going to go up because we're building, and because we have a bunch of impressiveness, buildings, population, that's it. We got population. Let's just, speed that along.
Everywhere.
There we go, we can see it just generated like another 8,500 food on the spot by dropping a little bit of mana on it in the form of water. What are you doing right now? I don't know what he was doing. He was thinking something, but I didn't catch it in time. Alright, some housing is done. Their mana need is going down. They have a need to breed, which is also going down. Guessing they probably just want a couple more breeders in town, which I wouldn't mind having.
Disciple breeder.
There we go, keep the population growth going. Mana happiness and desire is getting better. They've got plenty of mercy, I haven't been abusing them. They have homes, they've slept, they have free time. Yeah, it's to keep you from abusing just switching the day to work time over and over and over.
Disciple worshipper.
Just getting a few more worshippers seems like people really want mana. So we just want to rule that out of being a serious problem. There we go. Oh, nope. Getting formation, dude. There we go.
For the Greeks that our Aztec masters have.
Why? What's your problem, dude? Alright. Time to get a little bit of impressiveness. Apparently they really want us to build a temple. So we'll build one right here. Alright.
Yes, a temple adds a lot of impressiveness.
Oh,
to your
right,
town.
university.
They can build whatever they like. We will just tear it down.
Right across from the town center. There we go. Good points, because we're giving them civil stuff to work with. Let's beautify. Little hard to aim dropping trees like this. Whoops, turned that into wood.
Who do these Greeks think they are?
Let's just help build a little bit in the meantime. There we go. Got a few houses done. Alright, good. They're taking the piles of wood out. So I can aim, and there we go. Put some trees in so they have gigantic trees in their giant collective backyard to enjoy. This is going pretty well so far, actually. What are you working on right now? I think he's gonna help build. That or he's just howling a bunch and terrifying the villagers. I do find it funny that when they walk over the same path over and over, it stamps out the grass. That's a really nice little touch. So it wants me to build more villas. Yeah, most wanted building by a lot. But, seems like everything's fine. We got a lot of villas. No one wants housing. So I don't know why the adult population and child population is in red. I think it's just because it wants us to have a much larger population. Birth rate's high. Productivity is normal. Okay, here we go. Impressiveness required to capture other towns. And what's our impressiveness at? So we need another 2,000 to get the first town. And we need a total of another 15,000 or a little less before we take the final town, which is Vladimir. We don't have any refiners. I forgot that's even a disciple. I believe you need refiners at buildings like the granary, I think it is. The granary, the wood workshop, and the smelter. Something like that. Alright, and they're working on that. We're almost ready to end this episode. It's going pretty well. I think you can also dump water on trees.
Your friends just wet himself.
Yeah, if you throw water on trees, I believe it will actually sprout more trees, which is pretty nice.
Find out what they are doing.
Alright, keeping things healthy.
Prepare a force to destroy these Greek troops.
Yeah, I don't think they're actually ever going to come past the walls. Right, so you can see in the bottom left here, we have a mana bar and a green bar above that. I actually don't remember what the green bar does off the top of my head. What are you doing? Attack enemy soldiers. Yes. Take care of them for us. And eat some grain, for God's sake. Here, pick this up. Eat it. Eat it. Eat the food I handed you. No. Eat. No. Well. God. That's great, dude, but you gotta eat. Thought I taught him to eat. Eat grain. Oh, right, this is the tab for creature learning. I completely forgot. All right, what have you not been taught yet?
The Aztecs want to rule. They need the Greeks
Okay,
destroyed.
taught lessons, play with villagers, gather wood, yeah, that's fine. Don't shit on villagers. Eat grain, don't eat villagers. Help build. Okay, yeah, I'm cool with him having all those. I'm gonna stomp all over that what? Oh, stomp on a platoon. Okay, he wanted to fight things. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so what have we not taught him? I will seldom eat trees. Don't eat trees. You can gather or... Yeah, you can gather grain from fields. That's cool. You can gather up trees. That's cool. Don't poo on the walls. The hell? God, it feels so bad hitting him. Sometimes he'll gather ore. Yeah, gathering ore is fine. Yeah, you can build walls. You can build storehouses. So weird that I can individually tell him not to build something. Don't eat rocks. Play with rocks? That's dangerous. I'll just buy you a toy. Alright. Yeah, you can play in your pen whenever you want. Don't poo on the storehouse.
Very existence.
No. Bad. Should probably name this animal at some point. Playing around with ore rock. No! That is valuable. Don't do that. Alright. You'll occasionally attack trees! No! I'll occasionally attack you. Sleeping by rocks. I don't care. Sleep by a player's... It really doesn't matter. I don't think it matters where you sleep. There you go. You've learned a bunch of things. Go eat something, please. Eat some grain. Get grain, and we're just gonna see what you do with it. If you're smart, you'll eat it. Eat the grain. Eat that grain. Eat the grain. Okay, just drop it on the ground. That's cool. Ugh. Alright. It's almost done. They've almost got it done. Let me speed that up for you. There you go. Clean up the village. Perfect.
Disciple refiner.
We get 3. Oh, you're a child. Sorry, I stole your mom.
Disciple
There we go. We got 3 refiners working at it. Output level up 69%, 76%. Yeah, I can have up to 8 workers in it. We should probably get all 8 then. So that's 3, 4.
refiner.
I don't care that you're pregnant. 5. Oh, that was totally a stock sound effect that was also used in,
Disciple refiner.
that was a stock sound effect that was absolutely also used in Roller Coaster Tycoon. That was bugging me. What are you doing? Oh, you're just angry that there are troops on the other side of the wall. That's probably why he's not eating, actually, is he's so distracted by the troops. Well, it's a bit of a run if you want to run out there, go around and fight them. Yeah, he's just really distracted by the troops. We'll open the doors for you.
The pitiful survivors of the Aztec attack will not last long here.
Alright, I'm setting him on soldier. You're not gonna attack? I'll manually tell him to walk out there. He's hurt because he's taking starvation damage. Because he's too dumb to just go eat. Alright, we'll close the door for safety. And it looks like he's, so there he's picking up a tree. Just plant that, I guess.
Seem to thrive.
He's gonna snack on somebody else's grain.
But not.
Hey, at least you're eating. Go for it, get some health back. Sometimes I'll entertain their villagers. Oh, why not? You know what? I'm gonna set you to free will outside the walls and just see what happens. What are you gonna do? Should I assault their building? No, that'd be rude. It'd be very rude. Yeah, what have they ever done to you? You can fight their troops. Their troops signed up for war. Don't fight the villagers. And don't attack their buildings. Don't terrorize them. We'll eat a little bit of their food. That's the most we'll do. No, don't shit on their buildings. As hilarious, you know what? It's kind of funny. You can shit on their buildings. All right. I'm rambling. Next episode. Wait, how many refiners? 7? We need an 8th one. You pregnant lady.
Disciple refiner.
There we go. We're gonna be over 100% on that. And desire for food is absolutely massive all of a sudden. The field can feed 70 people, right?
Look, those people are migrating.
Oh, sweet.
They want to live
Oh,
in
we
our
just passed
town.
70,
They're
yeah.
bringing all their worldly goods. Hooray!
Hooray!
Settlement into a military outpost. Build armies there for defense against these people.
Alright, they're building military outposts.
He's getting pretty jumpy. Something big's gonna happen.
And that's why we need strong defenses.
That's why we need to get building armies too.
Yeah.
They are advanced builders. Our people must be faithful and strong of heart.
Just be happy in general. Alright.
This is an outrage. Take the nearest settlement. We
Ooh,
must
he's
stop this
conquering
great
settlements. What an asshole. I think he's just entertaining them. Yeah. With his weird dancing as they walk away, pretending he's not there. Right, before I forget, we just gotta build another field real quick. Okay, that'll feed another 52 people. Which is good for now, although I wouldn't mind another field on top of that somewhere. Apparently this was a good spot. But we got a storehouse there. And up here isn't good, so we probably want our housing to go up there then. Ooh, up here would be really good. Alright. Next episode, everybody. Next episode, I probably take a bunch of cities through immigration. Until next time, have a nice day.